right, we're recording. Hi, everyone. It's me, Marina, and this is my plan with me for March 8th. So let me make sure that this is in frame. I can move this down a little bit. Okay, good. Here I am in my Hobonichi Techo. I've started recording these plan with me's on Friday, so we're right here. Here, of course, are the pens that I use in this journal. And here's last week. So this is what you saw. The plan with me last week all filled out. In the week before. So this would have been blank in my last plan with me. Here it is. This quote says, "I'm scared of walking out of this room and never feeling the rest of my whole life the way I feel when I'm with you." And that's a quote from Dirty Dancing. And then this is a quote from Chuck Schumer. Some, I don't know, congressperson, senator, I don't know who the fuck they are, said something and did something transphobic, and Chuck Schumer wrote, "Their attacks on trans people make my blood boil with anger." And it's kind of unique and fancy to see an elected official pretending that we exist. Pretending that we exist. You know what I mean. They spent so many years, the electeds in America, pretending that we don't exist at all. So to hear someone who's an elected official talk about, hey, transphobia is not cool, is just, it's just nice. I just think it's neat. Let's see, do I have anything going on this weekend? No. Let's see. Let's navigate to next weekend. I have the dentist. You guys know I'm scared as fuck of the dentist. You guys and girls and MB pals. You know I hate that motherfucking dentist. Actually, I love him. My dentist is a very nice man. And that's why I picked him. Because otherwise it would be even harder to go to the dentist. I also have something else on Monday. What? I have to check my email because I didn't put it in my calendar. Come on, buddy. Where is it? Come on. There's the person that emailed me about it. And the email. And 2 p.m. works for Monday. Okay. Put that down there. Go after the dentist. Be a little jacked up. Probably by 2 I'll be okay. I hate the dentist. I just looking at that word makes me feel so tense. If you hate the dentist, I'm probably making it worse too. I'm sorry. A-T-O-Y-N. This is the one problem with the erasable pen, is sometimes if I erase too much or too hard on the other side of the page, it'll erase, the friction will transfer and it'll erase on here too. Okay, nothing new on Tuesday, Wednesday. I have 10 a.m. No, I have an 11 a.m. 10 a.m.'s kind of early. And then nothing new. Oh, this is new. At 2 p.m. right before I'm supposed to record my Thursday update, I have a BIPOC town hall. And then hanging out with Maureen, and then family call, and then, come on, calendar, do what I want. Okay, nothing. Oh, this got moved. But this is still there. And then daylight savings time. I also need to make more watercolors. I only have this week and next week left. So I plan 2 weeks out, so I'm going to do this guy. And I'm going to put in the black lines with my Pilot, or no, sorry, with my Ohto Dude, OHTO, I think. But some of that is rubbed off, so there might be other letters before O that I just don't know about. 7. I am so fucking happy that it's spring. Like, I have some daffodils coming up in my yard right now and some tulips, like just the leaves. I mean, the daffodils are actually about to start blooming, which is, you just don't even know. I mean, I never really had seasons growing up because I lived in Los Angeles, and the desert, which is the desert, and the desert has seasons. You can see them when you live there. But the problem with living in Los Angeles specifically, as opposed to other deserts, is that so many people live there, and they all depend on this like aquifer that brings water from further up the state and in like Oregon and Washington and stuff. So there's a lot of people in Los Angeles that live there. A lot of them are from other places. I mean, most of us are from other places. Like even my family is from, but we're from farther down in Mexico, which is also the desert. But there's a lot of people that are not from desert places, and they don't want to live in the desert, but they do want to live in Los Angeles. So they fucking truck in all this water to recreate these like, New England gardenscapes so that they can feel comfortable, or even English gardenscapes, which is just even farther afield of what's going on. And so then you have this fucking desert full of these like invasive plants that don't belong there. And so for them, which is horrible for any child with allergies, people are surprised that my allergies got better when I moved to Oregon, a much more verdant state than California. Or Portland, a much more verdant city, I guess, than LA, is what I should say, because we have desert in Oregon as well. But anyway, my allergies got better when I came to Portland because we actually have fucking seasons here, because there's a season for spring where allergies are high, and then there's a season for summer when things are starting to like die off. Like in LA, it's spring all the time. That's what this artificial watering program and all these invasive species, that's what happens. It's spring all the time there. So my allergies were constantly on high alert. And then also you can't see the seasons pass in the desert in LA anymore. It doesn't exist there. Okay, let's see. How did I celebrate myself? I'm just gonna write celebration. I'm tired of writing a whole sentence. Celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Celebration. Guess I'm doing fake brush lettering because I am now committed to this. I don't know why I did that. Just to actually fix the R, that's why I did it. But here we are. Celebration. And then let's do, oh no, let's do black anyway. Movement. I almost didn't write an N. I always feel really like touchy about my cursive. It just looks so like janky to me. And part of that is because I don't practice it enough, which is why I do some, I haven't done it this week because I've been just too overwhelmed, but like sometimes I'll come in and try to do some cursive, to like help me to just like, maintain a practice. I think that's the last I need of this black pen. Now we come in with the red pen and we put in a line at 6 p.m. When me and my husband are supposed to text. I'm supposed to text him and we're supposed to talk about dinner. Or if we're together, we talk about dinner in person. That way we have a plan for dinner 2 hours before dinner happens. This helps me because it's like meal planning I can't do right now. Life is just too weird. Shit changes too much. You know, every day, no day looks like how it's supposed to look for me. And I think a lot of you are probably in the same boat where it's just like, you wake up and you're like, who fucking knows what's going to happen today? You know, all your plans are kind of garbage. All my plans are kind of garbage, at least. So I just text him 2 hours before dinner to just be like, do we need to thaw anything? Do we want to prepare to like get something delivered or get something like out? Like pick up. Obviously we're not going out. But it just really helps. Also, that's not the right place. This line is actually supposed to go here at 2 a.m. and not, I don't know what I'll do with that. I'll probably just leave it. It'll just be a happy little accident. Because if I put anything on it, it'll be hard to write there. And it's more important for me to be able to write on that than it is for it to look some kind of way. I know what it's supposed to say. But this is when I text my husband about dinner and we get ready. This is when I stop doing all things, start doing like, you know, calm things, or like no washing the dishes, no cleaning the house, no checking email, etc. And then this is when I start getting ready for bed, 2 a.m. So that's in there. But anyway, there are seasons in the desert, but I never got to experience them in the way that they should be experienced because, well, and should, right? You know, that's such a weird, kind of hilarious concept. 2 p.m. And then lunch is there, and then record. Monday update is at 5. But I never really understood, you know, people would like flowers, you know, when I was younger, and I would be like, yeah, flowers are cool, I get them. I could never have understood the fucking power of seeing a goddamn daffodil. Oh my god. Like, it's just, you look at a daffodil, you grow up in a place that doesn't have spring. You look at a daffodil and you're like, yeah, okay, it's pretty. But then, after winter, and it just drags on and on and on, and Christmas happens, and then New Year's happens, and then you think, yeah, New Year's. Come on, winter's about to be over. No, it's not. It's not about to be over. It's just still fucking happening. And then you see a daffodil, and you are like, oh my god, you are the best thing I've ever seen. Like, I just really never got tulips. I never got them all. Now I'm like, my eyes have been opened. What's that little cartoon where, like, this kid sees, like, a gay person for the first time, and he's like, my eyes are opened, mother! Like, that's what it's like. I saw a daffodil, a single daffodil. Well, they're all in a bunch. They always grow in a bunch. But anyway, I saw a bunch of daffodils, and my brain was like, oh wait, that's not happy hour, that's book club. Let's wait for that to dry before we fix it. Oops. That's the one thing about erasing around this red pen, is that it's not erasable, so it smudges. But that's okay. Book club. And then this guy. So yeah, I have a newfound appreciation over the last couple of years, especially this winter. Because that's the other thing, actually, is like, I've lived in Portland for like 7 years. Yeah, it was 7 years last month. And so, like, it's not like I haven't experienced winter before this year, but like, I was so, Thursday at 2:30. I was so wrapped up, you know, I would leave the house, I would walk, you know, what, 20 feet max to my car. I go to work, and even though I had a job where I was doing a lot of driving from meeting to meeting, and then a lot of times, especially early on when we first got here, I had a lot of I had a job where I was like outdoors a lot. But it wasn't like, I wasn't doing anything, like I wasn't able to observe, you know, the seasons. I was doing something. I had a job to do. And then 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So like, I was never, before this year of like staying at home and being able to like, literally my commute is I walk out my back door, and then I go into my office. And so like that allows me the luxury of like looking at the same plants every day, you know, at the same time. And it's way easier for me to see. Oh, I didn't put my record plan with me, or record Thursday update on Thursday. It's way easier for me to see what's going on with the season. And like, this year has sucked all the balls in every fucking way. And also, oh, no, that shouldn't be there. If I'm gonna have this here, this needs to be later because I need to eat. Whenever I'm trying now, whenever I have something come into this space, these watercolor lines, if y'all are not familiar or you just don't remember, these watercolor lines are when I'm supposed to be asleep, although I generally wake up around 10. These are when I'm supposed to take breaks for eating, and this is when I'm supposed to be going to bed. So let's put lunch right here. And then I also want to put snack. Like just a little snack so that I can keep my shit up. Keep my shit up, you know, my shit. Keep it up. Record. That's the 19th, and I don't have anything else this week. I already put a weekend sticker there. Do I want to put a weekend sticker there too? I do. I find that I do. Do I want to put one of these? Yeah, let's put one of these. I want to put this one. I like this, the way it works. The purple on purple is too much purple. All right, I had a theory the other night. I was feeling a little depressed. And I just like thought of this theory that people wear purple when they're feeling trapped in their lives, because purple is such a rare color in the natural world. It's like a rare color in every sense of the word. Like, it's a rare color in the natural world. It's a rare color in the office environment. Like, it's just not that available. It's not like red and blue and white and black. But it's also not green, so there's no connotation with money. And then also, it's not like, you know, aqua or something where it's hard to get. Purple's pretty heavily available. It's just not standard. So people who feel trapped in their lives surround themselves with purple so that they can feel like they have an outlet. I also happened to be at the time surrounded with purple. So self-own, who knows? But this is my next week and the week after. And you know me, it's going to get filled up real quick because my shit tends to look like this. All right. See you next week.